Hello, teacher. Today I'm going to do an analyze about the movie Inception with the question that you give us. The table of contents are divided in five parts. The first is the conflict, the second is the structure, the third part is the topic, the fourth is the character, and the fifth the dialogue and essence. In the part one, we have the conflict. In the conflict, we have three questions. The question first is, what's the goal that the main character aims? Is there anyone who is against that purpose? In the movie, Cobb wants to introduce business idea through many levels of the dream. There are like 4 levels, each one deeper than the before. He tries to do, as they called, an inception. It means a dream, a dream, in a dream, and then 4 times. In this way, we can see tomorrow who is the cop's wife, looking in the plans of the main character. The second question is, what's the most important problem the main character has to face and deal with? Well, the main problem, the principal for Cop is the memory of Maud, his wife, and what he keeps in his mind about her. But he could beat this problem with the support of Ariane, one of the characters, who involved in Cop's life and helped him in the worst moment for the character. The last question of this part said, is the main character conflict internal or external? The problem of the character is internal because all the memories, feelings, and emotions that he feels are inside of him, exactly in the brain. This conflict increased because he didn't want and cannot live and surpass the death of his wife. In the second part, we have the structure. In the structure, we have 3 questions too. The first question says, what's the main plot? There are 2 moments in the movie that I think that are very important. The first of them occur when Job tells Ariane that everyone thinks he killed her. And the second moment is when Cobb remembers that Maud killed herself when he jumps off a building, following the idea about this reality is a dream. In the second question, we have, does the story has or have any subplot? What are they about? I think that it has 3 subplots. The first is a moment in the film that shows elderly people going to a room provided to dream, where the same provider explains that they come because they prefer to dream rather than live right. And the second is the process of building dreams must go through a design, which is done by an architect. Kov is an architect, however, he doesn't design them because he knows his ex-wife and knows his conscience, therefore he will bring any plan that he wants to do. And Fisher didn't have a relationship with his father, but in the end he realized that he has great memories of him, thinking at details that they did when he was a child. In the last question of this part, we have the narration of the story is linear or non-linear. Does it follow a chronological order? At the first, in the beginning of the movie, Cobb has a flash forward, which consists of Cobb asks Saito to come out of limbo and back to reality. This moment is shown again before the last kick, which is the method by which everyone must die in dreams to wake up. Later, the film has a chronological order, although with the flashback of the life that Cobb and Mal had. In the part 3 of the movie, we have the topics that have 4 questions. That the first is, what's the story about? It deals with a group of people implanting an idea called Inception in the head of the company. The objective will be in danger due to intervention of the ex-wife of the protagonist. What's the main topic? The main topic is the complexity of implanting an idea in people's mind. What is the backstory? The backstory is to surprise the loss of or important people who are no longer here and continue with their life. And the last part said, like the first question said, does the film cover one or more than one topic? I think that this movie covered three topics more: living conscious of reality, know how to appreciate the little things in life, and the last, money is not the most important thing in life. It doesn't buy happiness. In the character, we have four questions. The first is, how many characters does the film have? Well, the main character is it's Kof, and the secondary we have Maul, Arthur, Fisher, Ariams, M, Saito, Yusuf, Browin, Nash, and the sons of Kof and Maul, James and Philippa. The second question says, what's the personality of the main character like? Kof is a serious, stubborn, skillful, and intelligent man. And thought, we usually hide what really happened to him. The third question says, does the character change along the film? Yes, he do, but with the help of Ariane, we can leave this problem and surpass it. Who is the antagonist and how does he approach to leading role? Well, in a first moment, we can consider that it's Kof life, but not really. The true antagonist is the principal protagonist, who is Kof, since he was the one who didn't take the consequence of his experiment. This occasion throws Maul's mind and caused him to kill herself. In the end, this affects Kof himself, who, although he wanted to take responsibility, failed to save his wife and now lives in his mind, being an obstacle in everything he does. And the last part, we have two questions. The first question says, which which is the favorite design in the film? What is the significance impact it has for you? Well, my favorite scene in the film is when Cobb finally saw his wife die, who is a person that he loved and decided to keep in his mind for a long time by not being able to let her go. His death means a new stage in his life. And the second last question of all the analysis said, do the dialogues correspond with the personality of character? Are the dialogues somehow physiological or reflective of life? Yes, I think that yes, that reflects how the behavior of each character is. Each one plays a great role in the organization of the plan and do it well. And my three favorite dialogues and lines in the film are where they remind us that we must take advantage of the small moment in life with the being who love us the moment. The second is, in life you cannot expect to become old men and full of remorse. And the last, we can get stuck in the past. Thank you.